Well, let's get more on this. Our reporter Stephanie Prentice is with me now. Hi, Stephanie. So Elon Musk now one of the most powerful people on the platform.
Indeed. So he now has a 9.2% stake in Twitter. And for context, that's 4 times more than Jack Dorsey, who started the company. And what's interesting is he already seems to be flexing his power just a few hours into having it. So if we take a quick look at his latest tweet, what he said here, he started a poll. He's asking users, do you want an edit button now? That's something that's been debated on Twitter since it started. A lot of people have wanted an edit button since the beginning. He said yes or no, and in what could be a rare moment of comedy from him, the options given are YSE for yes and on for no. Now, we know, of course, on April 1st, Twitter did float the idea of an edit button. That caused a lot of traction then. People thought it was an April Fool's back then. But today, the CEO of Twitter has retweeted Elon Musk. He's told people, answer carefully because it could have serious consequences.
And what's the reaction been then?
Well, it's caused an absolute storm. Within the first hour, 1 million people had voted. Largely, they're saying yes, around 75%, and it's stuck at that for the past few hours. Now, the debate against it, though, has been quite strong. So people have said, would reply still stand? Would retweet still stand if a tweet was edited? Some people have said you can have 5 edits a month or 1 edit within 10 minutes. There's parameters being drawn by some. Some people have said it could be easier to spread misinformation if you can edit a tweet after the event. And some people have said anything that's edited has to have an icon just for clarity.
And what effect has his huge purchase, his huge stake actually had, and what could it have on the future, do you think?
Well, it's undeniably drawn so much attention to the platform, and of course the shares went up immediately. They skyrocketed by 25%. He's also drawn a lot of political attention. So immediately we had Republicans tweeting him saying, could you influence policy at Twitter? Could you clean up the platform, in some of their words? And there's also been calls to reinstate Donald Trump. Now, as we know, he was kicked off for some of his tweets during the last election, and let's see how he gets on with that. That could be a big stretch even for Elon Musk, but let's see how he gets on with the edit button.
OK, we will. We'll be watching it closely. Stephanie, thank you.